Good morning. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in welcoming Brennan with today's announcements.
Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, September 23rd, and it's a white day. The Outing Club has two offerings this coming Sunday, the 29th. We will have a group doing a beautiful fall hike to Lonesome Lake in the White Mountains and a group going rock climbing. To sign up for either of these, go to Student Life to get a permission slip. This trip's mandatory meeting will be on Friday the 27th at 2:55 in the Alumni Gym. Dare to explore. This week's Writer's Walk will host a trip to Dartmouth College to hear poet Ellen Bryant Voigt read her work in the beautiful English library. We'll attend the reading, get pizza, and be back to campus by 7:15. If you're interested in attending, pick up a permission slip from Mrs. McKenzie in Ranger 110 after chapel. Spots are limited. First come, first on the bus. Happy birthday today to Everett Blake, Phoenix Chen, and Jacoy Sterling. A special belated birthday to Miss Cote and Tinker. Happy birthday. Today in sports, we have girls golf at Champlain Country Club. Please dismiss the team at 12:30. JV and varsity girls soccer versus Burlington at 4:30. And JV football versus Milton at 4:30. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Brennan, and happy Monday, as he said. You all must be a little tired this weekend because I have a full page, or today, I have a full page of late announcements for you. I will start with a reminder that there's a financial aid night tonight covering the FAFSA and CSS profile in Fuller Hall at 6 p.m. Juniors and seniors and their families should plan to attend if possible. Again, that's tonight at 6 p.m. Hilltopper mountain biking competed in the Woodstock Mount Peg Enduro race on Saturday. In the most advanced category A, Cyrus Kidder placed 7th. In category B, Effie Dunn won the girls' race, Addie Pearl placed 3rd, and Forrest Bentley placed 8th in the boys' race. Congratulations to all racers. On Saturday, the boys cross-country team took its top runners to Manchester, New Hampshire to face up against some of the best teams in the New England region. The varsity team finished 3rd in the large school division and were led by Emmett Johnson's 5th place finish and Andrew Thornton Sherman's 8th place finish. In the JV race, the Hilltoppers had 5 runners in the top 7 places, earning them the overall team victory. Also on Saturday, the rest of the boys' cross-country team traveled to Danville for the Danville Invitational, where Wilder Thomas led the team to an overall victory with his 1st place finish. Congratulations. Varsity girls cross-country also traveled to the Manchester Invitational. They were the 4th place Vermont team. The JV girls traveled to the Danville Invitational and won the meet. Phoebe Dunn took 4th, Una McKinnon 5th, Macy Moore 7th, Karen Gerhart 9th, and Bella Anello 12th. Congratulations. Varsity volleyball lost a tough battle against BFA St. Albans on Saturday. Although the score showed a loss of 5-0, the team gave a strong effort with blocks, chase down saves, putting the ball back in play, digs, assists, and so much more. Unfortunately, the JV team also lost to BFA St. Albans 2-0, but good effort by the volleyball teams. The varsity field hockey team had another strong performance on Saturday with a 5-1 win over Milton. Goals were scored by Maggie Langless, Molly Remick, Annika Giese, Avon Thomas, and Clara Trajano. Avon Thomas, Ayla Brown, Addie Hetzel, and Meredith Roy added assists. Rowan Tomchek and Samara Rutledge combined for 8 saves and goal. Congratulations. And varsity football beat Brattleboro 56-21 on Friday night. Congratulations to our football team. So I have the pleasure this morning of kicking off our Walk for a Healthy Community. And in the course of my life, I have seen time and again the power of community. Because I understand now, at my age, that when a community comes together, it creates true strength. Among other things, a healthy community is one where people hold genuine respect for one another and demonstrate a commitment to the collective we. Last year, we pivoted from the Walk for Hunger to a Walk for a Healthy Community, away from lack and instead toward possibility. We realized that possibility through a partnership with NECA and a lot of hard work. And this morning, I'm going to tell you a little bit more again what NECA is. NECA stands for Northeast Kingdom Community Action. NECA's mission is to empower individuals, families, and communities by promoting hope, healing, and support. NECA has 26 locations throughout the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont, including 4 food shelves, the largest of which is here in St. Johnsbury. They also provide a variety of community-based services, including emergency food shelves, emergency fuel assistance, homeless service, and homelessness prevention. After COVID and 2 summers of economically, physically, and emotionally devastating rain, the need for their support to meet food and other basic needs is greater than ever. NECA knows that just because you may have less, you are not less. On Friday, Mr. Lovett talked about one facet of tradition being something that happened that we're proud of, something to remember. I'm proud to remember that last year this community showed up. I can't tell you the pride that I felt. Box by box, bag by bag, you all made a difference. One advisory came in with birthday bags hung the length of their arms. Another put their spare change together each morning, and by the end, put a manila envelope, a remarkably heavy manila envelope, on my desk that had $80 in spare change. I remember that another dropped off case after case of vegetables. And yet another, it was Chef Hale's advisory last year, hiked Mount Pisgah on, I think, the coldest day of the fall we had, the first morning of snowfall even, and they raised $499 alone in cash pledges. All told last year, we donated 1,076.9 pounds of food. About half of that was staple items, rice, lentils, pasta, sauce, vegetables, peanut butter, and other not often donated items, things like salt and pepper, ketchup, mustard, instant coffee, tea. We dropped off 18 birthday party in a bag bags, and we sent 2 checks to 2 area food shelves, because in addition to the food that we donated, we raised $2,670.46 in cash between the Variety Day and the cash donations. That was what we accomplished within the context of fundraising for a Walk for a Healthy Community. But last year, Chef Hale asked us to explore possibilities of the possibilities of one community focused on making something great. And then sophomore, now junior, Donnelly Johnson challenged us to consider one thing we could do to make this a healthier community. And you all didn't just think about it, you did it. Jenna O'Farrell, Executive Director of NECA, shared with me just last week that above and beyond what this community did for the Walk for a Healthy Community, last year, students from the Academy supported NECA during Sophomore Stewardship Day, you volunteered at the food shelf, you interned at the shelter at Moose River, and organized a clothing drive at their youth center. It wasn't just one day or one week, it was a sustained effort. And so this morning, we need to start thinking about this tradition in the now, as Mr. Lovett put it, the forward-facing facet of tradition, something we can count on. We are a community, and I know we have seen time and time again, we are a community that shows up. NECA needs us to show up this year. They really do need our support. From January to June, just 6 months, at the St. Johnsbury Food Shelf alone, they have supported over 701 unique individuals and families. And as COVID funding has dissipated, they are heavily reliant on the donations to meet community need. In a moment, I'm going to show you a video. Mrs. Kendall's Human Services class put together a short video that I'll also share with your advisories to show us how to maximize our donations. This information proved to be incredibly helpful last year, and it changed how we were able to provide support and what we provided. So I'll share that with you now.
Hi St. J members, the Walk for a Healthier Community is coming right up, which is why we thought it would be helpful to give you guys some suggestions you can bring in for the annual food drive.
That's right, Olivia. The walk will take place on September 27th, and I know that everyone will want to be part of the amazing food drive we are going to have here at school.
For some healthy snacks, you can bring in things like peanuts, cashews, and almonds. You can also bring in things like dried fruits, granola bars, Nutri-Grain bars, and whole grain crackers. Peanut butter and alternatives such as almond butter and sunflower butter.
Pair those with jelly in plastic containers and you have the perfect sandwich.
Other sweet donations you can bring in is maple syrup and honey, which are usually found in the same area of grocery stores as peanut butter and jelly.
Breakfast foods and cereals are great donation options, but don't forget the powdered milk.
All pasta is accepted and appreciated, but whole grain, protein, and whole wheat pastas are certainly the most healthiest and most filling.
To top off the pasta, don't forget the pasta sauce.
Other popular pasta dishes is macaroni and cheese. Macaroni cups are the perfect donation item since they're easy and quick. All you need is water.
Please remember that the fewer additional ingredients a food requires, the better. That's why canned goods are always a big hit. They make the perfect food donation item.
Yeah, like canned meats such as tuna fish, canned ham, and canned chicken, or soups and stews.
With all of that food being eaten, people will certainly need something to drink. Some good drinks to have are instant water drinks, like instant coffee or powdered beverage sports mix.
Another awesome item to bring in is our spices and oils.
Those suggestions are all perfect for the food drive, but if your advisor wants to focus more on the holiday season, feel free to put together a Thanksgiving basket.
Items could include powdered mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, stuffing mix, canned vegetables, pie filling and pie crust mix, or bread and muffin mixes.
Definitely. With all of that being said, we would like to ask that you please don't bring anything in a glass container, nothing that needs refrigeration, and no home-baked goods. And also no candy or chips, and no fresh produce, and certainly no expired food.
Great reminder, Asa. We also want to put out a challenge for all advisories. The advisory that brings in the most food for each grade will win an advisory treat from the Intro to Human Services class. Please bring in all non-perishable items to your advisory so that your advisor can keep track of your group's progress.
If you would rather bring in money, we will also be rewarding the advisor that brings in the most money with an advisory treat.
We know that you will all do your best in helping our local food shelter. Thank you.
Round of applause, too, for Mr. Ford, who seems to bail me out often. So we'll go over that again with you. That's information that they shared last year. They did a great job updating that for this year. A key takeaway, I think, for you is this. We're not isolated beings. We are members of a community. Our St. J.A. community gives us a place to stand, a place to be, and hopefully a place to belong while the world is changing, sometimes quite rapidly, around us. NECA does the same for people in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. It's a place where safety and hope are stocked on shelves and given out to all who need it. This Friday we will walk, but that will only be the first step of what we do in the next few weeks and hopefully this year. I hope you have a really lovely day, faculty.
Dr. Howell will be here tomorrow, right, for ninth grade? No?
So do you want to be here tomorrow, or do you want to go over to ninth grade? I think they're,
I mean, I haven't been over there in a while.
you're welcome to go over there if you'd like to. And I'll talk to Miss Lejean about somebody else being out there with me. Super seniors, have a nice day. Juniors, you're free to go.